Once upon a time, there was a princess named Snow White who lived with her stepmother. She was only left alone because her biological mother and father had died. Therefore, the Snow White stepmother became queen in the kingdom. This new queen was wicked and hated Snow White. The queen gave orders that Snow White was to be treated as a servant. Every day, the queen stood in front of her magic mirror while asking,
Who is the most beautiful woman in the land?
You are the most beautiful one of all.
The new queen asked the same question every day, and the mirror also answered the same thing. But one day, the mirror answered that the queen was so beautiful, but Snow White was much more beautiful than the queen.
Hi, magic mirror. Who is the most beautiful woman in this country?
The queen is very beautiful, but Snow White is more beautiful.
Wow!
It made the queen so angry that she gave order to one of her huntsmen to take Snow White into the woods and kill her.
I plan to bring Snow White. I also to take Snow White to the forest and kill her immediately. As soon as your majesty queen, I will carry out your orders properly.
It turns out that the huntsman was a kind person, so he couldn't do that.
Sorry, princess. I was ordered by the queen to kill you, but I can do it. It would be better if you run out of the wood and not meet the queen again. Fine. Thank you for your kindness.
While flying into the woods, she found a place in which dwarfs lived. Their house was small and strange. Snow White entered the little house and found it very empty. Then she started to clean up the entire house and started to clean up the messy furniture. She also swept the yard. She was so exhausted that she stretched out on one of the bed. Not long after that, she was asleep on the bed.
Who is she? It looks like the princess. Should we let her stay here? That's okay, so that day's host is my brother. Hey, who are you, Grace? I am the girl. I'm a black girl. This is our home. Oh, sorry. I entered your house without permission. It doesn't matter what your name. You are very beautiful. I'm Snow White. Can I stay here? I don't have a house. Of course, we like this house to be crowded. Thank you very much. You are very kind. Nice to be friends with Princess.
Unfortunately, the queen discovered the place where Snow White was living.
Turn out, she's still alive.
To carry out her plan, she transformed herself into a witch.
Is there anything I can help you with? I have an apple. You should try it. I grow it myself. Okay, thank you. Yes.
She gave Snow White a poisoned apple to eat, and as soon as she bit the apple, when the dwarfs came home, they were surprised to find Snow White. One day, the prince was riding through the forest, looking for Snow White and found her. The prince actually curious what happened with Snow White, but he bent down and dripped the holy water on Snow White's face.
Thank you, Prince. You have helped me. Yes, Princess. Will you marry me, Snow White? Yes, I will. But let me invite Miss Red and Black Dwarfs to live with us. With pleasure. Thank you, Princess and Prince.
Finally, they all live happily in the prince's palace with love and togetherness.